Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to talk about what I think are the top 10 best perfumes under $25. You guys know I absolutely love my cheapies. I want to say like 75% of my collection is affordable, under $30, $40 perfumes. But I don't like cheap smelling fragrances. I only like good smelling fragrances that are affordable. So I think I kind of know what I'm talking about because I have probably over 100 affordable perfumes. So anyways, let's get into what I think are the top 10 perfumes in under $25. For under $25. So these are the top 10 perfumes that you can purchase for under $25. I will link most of these down below if I can find them. I also have another video of the best perfumes for under $20, and I have one for under $15, and then I'm going to keep going up as well. So I do have more of these videos coming, so stay tuned. I don't know where to start. These are in no particular order. I think they're all amazing for the price. So we'll start with one that's pretty nice for the springtime. This is Amethyst by Lalique. This is a beautiful tart raspberry, slightly powdery but also kind of green. Oh, it's amazing. This literally smells like some beautiful high-end niche perfume in my opinion. It's unique but not weird. You know, you're not gonna smell like anything strange. It smells absolutely stunning in my opinion. It smells like you're not doing too much. It smells classy and it smells timeless in a way. It smells timeless in a way to me because I can see this on anyone of any age enjoying this. Right now that I'm smelling it, I'm kind of getting vibes of one of my top 10 perfumes of all time. That's Lalique Kenzo Flower Lalique. That one's like more syrupy and more praline and even more powdery. But this is a greener, brighter, but still kind of sexy version of that one. Because that one to me is like absolutely like sexy. So I think this is gorgeous. It is kind of sweet. Someone said this kind of smells like raspberry iced tea, and I can see that in a perfumey, syrupy kind of way. I think this is amazing, and I want to say I got this for around $24, $25, so this one's totally worth it. I don't know if you can still find it for that price. I think you can. I will definitely find the best deal that I can for you guys and link it down below. But that was Amethyst by Lalique. Next is Guess Seductive Noir. You can find a full-size 3.4 ounce bottle of this, usually at something like Burlington or Ross or even Marshall's. And this is a dupe from Mon Guerlain. I'm gonna have quite a few dupes in here. That wasn't my intention, but they just happen to smell like other high-end nice perfumes. So this is a dupe from Mon Guerlain, except this one is a little bit creamier and not as lavendery, because instead of having lavender in the notes, this says it has sage. It does have a very similar vibe to the lavender, and there's some vanilla, and there's a touch of a unisex vibe with a touch of creaminess, with a touch of something powdery, but it's absolutely blended to perfection. It's a beautiful combination. I think it's a really nice fall and transitioning fragrance. I can also see this right now in the spring. It's literally beautiful. It's sweet but still floral, but with a lot of vanilla, or maybe something like tonka in the base. I think it's so good. It's so worth it for the price. I do not get any kind of cheap vibes. It smells like $100 perfume in my opinion. So this one I think is absolutely worth it. Next is a celebrity perfume. I have like 4 celebrity perfumes, and this is one of them. This is Still by Jennifer Lopez. If you follow Veronica Says, you know this is one of her favorite perfumes. I think she said this was her signature scent, and I can see it because this smells clean but classy, just like her. She has like classy vibes, and I can see her wearing this because it smells classy. It smells like a clean, feminine woman that's not trying too hard, that's not really doing too much. It's not sweet, it's not woody, but it's also not soapy clean. When I say clean, it's like tea and refreshing, and it doesn't even smell very perfumey. If I smell this on someone, I would just think that they just smell good, just in general, that their aroma is good. I wouldn't even think, oh, that must be their shampoo or that must be their spray. It just smells like an overall well-blended, clean person. Well-blended perfume on a clean person. Anyways, I think this is stunning. It's beautiful. It's classic and timeless as well. And I think this is a great deal because you can find the full-size bottle for about $24.99 at rack stores or online. I know I talked about this one quite a bit lately. But next is Roberto Cavalli's signature. I think it's just Roberto Cavalli. This is a beautiful orange blossom vanilla perfume. It's very heavy on the orange blossom. It's like almost like caramelized orange blossom vanilla-y. So if you don't like orange blossom, this one is not for you. This has very similar vibes to Jean Paul Gaultier's Classique Essence, except this one doesn't really have the heavy jasmine like that one does. This smells so incredibly classy and sophisticated. I can see this on an elegant, wealthy woman. This is dressed up kind of vibes. So this absolutely gives me sophistication, classy, and elegant. And you can get this bottle for usually under $20, which is amazing. Totally worth it. This is just one of the top 5 perfumes that's affordable. This is one of the best affordable perfumes in my opinion. Next is even cheaper. This is a $13 perfume, and this is Rive Fleur de Femme. This smells a lot like Poison Girl EDP, I believe. This has an almondy tonka base. It's very syrupy, praline, with some orange blossom in there as well. This one, in my opinion, definitely has mature vibes, mature in the best way possible. It smells like a grown woman. It smells very, very sweet and seductive, but also mature. So this definitely, to me, it just gives me the vibes of a seductive older woman who knows what they want in life. I can't really see this on a really young person, but you can still wear it if you're young, and that's okay. I'm just saying what I envision when I smell it. It's a woman who's empowered in her femininity and who has reached a level of maturity that she knows exactly what she wants, and she won't take any less than what she expects. I think it smells really good, elegant. This is kind of a dressed up perfume as well, but also can do more like sexy vibes, you know? Like I can see somebody wearing this with like lingerie too. It's just gorgeous, syrupy, delicious. It has a like cuddle kind of vibe where I would want to be close to a person that smells like this. Like I would just want to be in their little fragrance bubble. I mean, not in a creepy way. Not if they don't want me there, but if somebody was buying me and they smell like this, I'd definitely be sniffing them and telling them that they smelled amazing. And it's a super cheap, affordable perfume that has pretty decent longevity as well. So 100%, this one is worth it. This was probably in all of my list, under 15, under 20, and under 25, because this still beats out other perfumes that are under $25. So it's still gonna stay on this list for as long as it's better than other perfumes that are more expensive. Does that make sense? So Rive Fleur de Femme, absolutely worth it. So I have another celebrity scent. This is Britney Spears Electric Fantasy. You can get this for under $25 at rack stores, I think also online. This is bright and juicy with a sweet, almost cotton candy, like vanilla base, like a vanilla base as well. This has a lot going on. This actually smells like a really, really good combo of something like Candy Yum Yum, which I love, but also a little bit like Valentino's Donna Born in Roma, just the original, the pink one, the pink studded bottle. And it has some of that pink pepper that's like that one. I believe it has some of the jasmine and some of the vanilla. So it does have a similar vibe to that one, but it also has, I think, cotton candy and guava, which reminds me of Candy Yum Yum. So it's kind of like a combo of those, but it ends up being its own thing and doing its own thing. And it's so lovely. This is perfect for the spring, and it does not smell like a cheap celebrity fragrance. I get, you know, if it smells like a Valentino perfume, Valentino perfumes are like over $100. So this smells like that. It smells like a beautiful springtime version of something like that, and I definitely think it's worth it for under $25. Absolutely. So next is Azzaro Wanted Girl. You can get a 1 ounce or 1.7 ounce for for under $25, and then you can also get the full size for around $30, but we're only talking about the ones that are 25, so it would be the smaller bottle, but that's okay, it still counts. This is a heavily orange blossom perfume again. I think this is the third orange blossom perfume that I talk about, but this is the last orange blossom. This has a dulce de leche note that adds a really, really nice, like almost caramel, vanilla, syrupy base as well, with a lot of orange blossom and some other floral notes. But it smells like it smells similar to something like black opium, but not like black opium. It's just one of those like night out, sexy, seductive, maybe what they call clubbing perfume, I'm not sure. But this smells heavy, it smells thick. It's not like light and airy. This is thick. It's thick and syrupy in the best possible way. It's yummy, it's delicious. It's a beautiful fall and winter fragrance. Not too much in the spring and summer, but this is a great perfume for the price, so I think this one is definitely worth it. Next, another really, really classy one. This is Armaf Club de Nuit Woman. Most people say that this is a dupe for Chanel Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. And this does smell a lot like that perfume, but it also smells a little bit more powdery, and also it has some ISOE super that gives it a little bit more depth, almost like it's stronger. I feel like the patchouli is dialed down just a little bit on this one, and it has a bit more of an aroma chemical. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. That almost gives it like a little bit of more oomph, you know? I think this is really, really well blended as well. I think this smells like a $200, $150 perfume for sure. It smells so good because I get kind of a unisex vibe in there, and then I get a feminine touch to it as well. So the combination of that just gives me like powerful woman. This is like woman in charge, boss lady. This is a powerful woman in a bottle. This is a beautiful perfume. This would be a great perfume for the office or a place where you want to be taken seriously, because it smells like a woman that you don't mess around with, that you take seriously, that takes herself seriously as well. And I feel like you would just respect the woman who's wearing this. I'm not even talking about the notes, I'm just talking about the feelings, but that's what I get. It's a very serious, mature, no, not mature. It's definitely boss woman perfumes. Boss woman, that's what I think of when I smell this. And you can find this bottle for like $23, $24. It's a super big bottle. It's 105 mLs. And I mean, it's made in France. It's so good for the price. See, I've used up some of it. It's not a big dent. I'm aware, but I have a lot of perfumes, but I love this one. So another one that I really, really like, that I think is an amazing deal. The only downfall with this one, well, it's Oscar de la Renta Bella Rosa. And this is a dupe for Viktor and Rolf's Flower Bomb. The only issue with this one, I'll tell you right now, is that it doesn't last a very long time, but the smell is really, really good. It's floral, it's sweet, it has some vanilla in the base. I think there's patchouli. It smells very, very feminine and floral and soft. I can see, like the color light pink, I can see why they went with that color for the bottle, because it smells soft and feminine while still having a little bit of depth and vanilla that adds a little bit of a sultriness as well. This isn't by any means like a super sexy perfume, but it's the perfect balance of an easygoing feminine woman. And the only issue, like I said, with this is the longevity. But if you don't mind that, if you're not looking for that, you will get a good 3 to 4 hours out of this. But I still think that it's worth it. It's really good, and it's a great dupe for Flower Bomb. So next is, I guess, another celebrity perfume. This is Jlo's Glow, Miami Glow. This is Miami Glow by Jlo. And this is a soapy, very clean, tropical fragrance. So it smells like a combination of a very soapy, shampoo-y kind of perfume with a little bit of a tropical vibe, and that gives it like a nice little oomph. It makes you feel, I feel like wearing this would give you like a pep in your step. It kind of gives you like happy vibes, chill, flip-flop vibes. this feels like a good day. Like if you just smell like this, it's because you're gonna be out and about having a good day, maybe at the beach, maybe on vacation. But it just gives you like fresh laundry kind of vibes with a fruity tropical perfume mixed in there. So it's a great combination, and it just gives you, like I said, like clean, fresh vibes. You would just feel like you're down to go out, down to do anything wearing this perfume. It's so good. It reminds me kind of the 90s, some shampoo or something that was around back then. I think it's really good. I can see why this has a lot of hype and why a lot of people like it, and I think it's very nice and enjoyable, and you can always find the full-size bottle for about $24.99, so definitely worth it. So I believe that's 10, but I do have a couple honorable mentions, and the first honorable mention is Cheriosa 62 Brazilian Crush by Sol de Janeiro. And this is a nutty caramel, pistachio, salted caramel perfume with probably some tonka and vanilla. But it's just nutty gourmand. Like, this is such a beautiful perfume. I mean, body mist, whatever. This body mist honestly lasts longer than a lot of perfume, so absolutely worth it. You can find this bottle that is 3 ounces, so it's kind of like the size of a full-size perfume. You can find it for $24, I believe, and cheaper a lot of the times on their website. They have 10% off, or Sephora when they have a sale. You can also get the really big size for like 30 something. But this one's so good. I tried to wear this in the winter and it just didn't hit the spot. I actually really like it in the spring and the fall a little bit more. This is beautiful, gourmand, delicious, lickable. Like, if you smell like this, I feel like you almost smell like lickable. Like, I would want to lick my arm if I wear this. I smell so yummy. I feel like I smell delicious when I wear this. I actually carry a small like purse spray of this in my purse, and if I ever forget to put on a perfume, like, that's my go-to. Like, that's my default, at least one of my default scents. That's just my go-to if I'm not wearing anything. So that is an honorable mention, but definitely worth it for under $25. And last but not least is Ariana Grande's Cloud. I know everybody has it, everybody loves it, completely overhyped, I agree, but it's actually pretty good. If you like that Baccarat Rouge type of DNA, this is a lighter, fluffier, more like marshmallowy version of that. This is a more gourmand version of something like Baccarat Rouge. It's definitely more youthful and gourmandish. It's a lot sweeter. So in some ways, this is so much easier to wear than something like Baccarat Rouge, and way less like medicinal or industrial vibe that that one has. So I think this one's easy. This is like a nice either gym scent or like sweats in a hoodie kind of perfume. So you can get the 1 ounce usually for under $25, and I think it's worth it too. There's a reason why everybody loves it and why it's overhyped. So those are my top 10 perfumes plus some extras that I think are absolutely worth it. But also, do not feel pressured to buy any of these. Don't let me influence you. I'm just giving you information, and it's up to you to do your own research and to make good decisions for yourself and make good decisions with your money. I'm not here to try to push anything on you, just letting you know, just putting it out there. You don't need all of these. I am only telling you in case you were interested in one of these, or in case one of these resonates with you. You should not have all 10 of them. Don't be like me. Do as I say, not as I do. I just have these because I'm a crazy person, and save yourself. You don't need to be a crazy person like me. There is enough of us already. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.